Hello Primary 3. We are continuing report writing today. Do you remember some examples of report writing from last week? Pause the video and have a think. Here are some examples of report writing: a magazine article, a scientific report, a newspaper report, a school report card, a book review, an eyewitness account. Remember, our report is a factual story and it is not in time order. Do you remember, boys and girls, that last week I told you that in order for us to write a report, we need a structure? There are 6 main parts to a report: a title, an introduction, a description, location, the dynamics, and a summary or a conclusion. The title is the name of the thing that we want to describe. The introduction is often called the classification. It's a general statement that tells us what category of family it belongs to. For example, if my report was about strawberries, it might say, strawberries are a type of fruit. If my report was about dragonflies, it might say, a dragonfly belongs to the insect family. If my report was about football, it might say in the classification, football is a type of sport. If my report was about teddy bears, the classification might say, a teddy bear is a type of toy. The description describes what the thing looks like or what it has. The location tells us where we're likely to find the thing that we are describing in the report or where the thing lives. The dynamics tells us what the thing can do. And the conclusion or summary tells us what the writer of the report thinks about the thing, or it might tell us an interesting fact about the thing. Let's have a look at an example of a report on penguins. We can see that the report has a clear structure. It is organised into paragraphs. Pause the video and see how many paragraphs you can count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I'm going to read through the report on penguins, and while I'm reading, I want you to listen and remember that a report is factual. And can you hear any facts about a penguin? Penguins are members of the bird family. Although they are birds, penguins cannot fly. They spend most of their time in water and can swim very well. Their wings are like flippers and help them to swim. Their body is shaped like a torpedo. This helps them to move smoothly through the water. Penguins have short, thick, shiny feathers. Their feathers are darker on their back and lighter on their belly. Enemies such as seals cannot see them as easily in the water. Penguins eat fish, squid, and krill, which are like tiny prawns. A hook at the end of their bill helps them to grab their food. I like the way penguins move in the water. It looks as if they are flying. When they are on land, they move with a funny waddle. Now, I would like you to pause the video and think about the features of a report that we have mentioned. Can you find the title? Can you find the part of the report that classifies the penguin into a group? Can you find where in the report is the description of the penguin that tells us what it looks like? Can you find where in the report it tells us the location of the penguin, where you would find it? Can you find where in the report it tells us the dynamics of a penguin, what it does. And finally, can you find in the report the information about the diet of a penguin? That is, what the penguin eats. How did you get on, boys and girls? I have labelled the penguin report. Here we have penguins, so this is our title. Then we have our classification. This tells that penguins are members of the bird family. The next paragraph, this is the location. It tells us that they spend most of their time in water. The next part is the dynamics. They tell us that the penguin has flippers to help them to swim, and their body is shaped like a torpedo to help it move through the water smoothly. The next paragraph, boys and girls, is the description. It describes how the penguin has short, thick, shiny feathers. 3 lovely adjectives there to describe the feathers. Diet. Here it tells us what the penguins eat: fish, squid and krill. And then finally we have a comment at the end where the author tells us that they like the way the penguins move in the water. It's their opinion. Boys and girls, I hope you enjoyed the report. I hope you enjoyed this video. Now you can use this information to help you answer the questions on the report on page 40. Thank you.